Okay, so let's go to our big brokerage call of the day before we go back to our experts. And let's talk about Jefferies on Tata Consumer. It has downgraded the stock to a hold with a rating with a target price of 1,100 rupees. Hersh joining in to tell you about why they've done that. Hersh?
Yeah, predominantly on the back of numbers, a softer set of margins coming through due to higher tea prices and therefore seeing a slight bit of tepidness with regard to the way the numbers have panned out. Even though going forward, maybe in a quarter or two, prices are expected to come off and therefore that should aid margins. But what Jefferies is really saying is the way in which the stock has moved. The stock is up 24% over in the year-to-date period and 18% in the last 1 month. They believe that this move is taking things a little bit too far, and therefore they are calling this out and saying that the 70 times FY26 price to earnings looks expensive to them, therefore downgrading this to a hold. The structural story though, they are quite positive on in that sense. They just believe that valuations have run away.
Consumers has actually had a whole host of views coming in. Valuations is one reason why Jefferies is downgraded, but others are seeing it as okay. There's some one-offs baked into the price though and into the profits as though. I want to pull up Syngene as well very quickly. Numbers weren't great. Guidance was also below par and disappointing. Yeah, stock is about 8% down in the pre-open session. Expect a poor opening for it. Shrikant is back with us. Shrikant, can you hear us?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Let's reiterate your picks. Let's reiterate your picks very quickly.
Yeah. So I would like to go with those stocks which are not either parallel to the index or where there is some news flow. So in that case, Bajaj Finance looks good where there is a news flow. And today, if there is any lower opening, then we should look for creating long positions with a stop loss at 9,100. I am expecting this stock to move towards 10,000 eventually based on technicals. But yes, in the near term, we may see the levels of 96 or 9700 sort of levels. So it's a buy at current levels with a stop loss at 9100. The other stock which we like is SBI Cards. And here also the long-term structure of the stock is indicating us that the stock is heading for its previous high of 1100. But in the near term, the chances of hitting thousands are very high. And we can create long positions with a stop loss close to 895.
Okay. Shrikant, the question that I wanted to ask you is that I think even you, over the course of the last few trading sessions, had a view on the indices to say buy on dips is something that you can look at. I'm just wondering, based on the kind of calls that you've given today, whether that stance has changed.
No. I think, see, in the short term, we could see some correction because, see, we saw the rally of nearly 2,500 points from the lows without any correction. And that is also in a very short span of time. And most of the time, whenever the market leave any important level without retesting, then in the future, those levels we again see. So this time, maybe like around these levels where there is a news flow is completely volatile or uncertain, I can say, there we could see some profit taking. Also, if we see the behavior of traders, then now they are looking for those sectors which have underperformed, like IT. So the overall pattern is suggesting us that the market is ready for the short-term correction. But the broader structure of the market turned very strong. It reversed positive by crossing this 23,800 levels. The chances of hitting 25,500 are very high. But yes, we need some correction in the near term. So for next 1 or 2 days or maybe 3 days, we may see some correction in the market. Again, if there is a medium term view, then look for entering into the market at right levels, close to 23,900 or 800 levels instead of adding at these levels.